EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the New England Patriots. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Austin Eckler now to return. And he's brought down 35-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some
Brian Robinson. And he will go all the way. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 34 yards. And the Washington first down.
On 1st down, Daniels. This one broken up. And it's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Gay to add the PAT. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. So, after the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talk about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know that
the blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, New England.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots have cut the deficit to 5.
Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
21 yards. First down, Commanders.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson.
The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
19, target, 19.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal, Washington.
70, Timberwolves.
Robinson is in for a touchdown. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Commanders 19, Patriots 7. Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw now, May. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Tag. Liking 18.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he will score again. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
On the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Here's May. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
So after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From the 20, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling him, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it
3rd and inches. They'll try to run with Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
His kick is good. This makes the score. Commanders 33, Patriots 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Throwing is May. They'll set up this. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Noah out. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and... A win here on the road for the Commanders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.